Hardeep Hanspal. Yay, Baba.
Jai Baba! Thank you very much for putting me again to continue my yesterday's story, how I come to Meher Baba. You know, after a long wandering of so much long time, I was disappointed and with all filled with agony because I could not find God. And I decided to end my life by fasting, not to take food and even water. And before I could do that, here is a person from nowhere, he came before me, showing so much love and affection and posing himself to be like my father, and he is talking to me. And I am listening to him. He said, if the things are lost, so you can find them. But you are trying to find a thing which never lasts. God is in everywhere. He is all pervading. God is in you. God is outside you. Everywhere. There is nothing exists except God. So God is never lost. So your attempt to find Him is wrong. That is a wrong decision. And then he further proceeded and said, look, you have this body. This needs, it's a necessity. It has got necessity. It needs food. It needs rest. And you should take care of this body. And you have to earn livelihood to maintain yourself. That is your first, foremost responsibility. You have been ignoring your body, doesn't caring, and all hunger, all thirst comes, and that is a obstacle in your way. So listen, you need to earn your livelihood. You have to get a job. Now forget what has happened. Forget everything. Cool your mind, be calm, and listen to me. And then he puts his hand into his pocket and takes out a bundle of money in his hand and said, take this money. You need this money. And don't go anywhere. Just go to the go to inside the town, and you will find a Rama temple. And you go to the Rama temple, request the priest to provide you a place to stay in the night, and then refresh yourself. And nearby restaurant, you eat full, stomach full, eat well, and forget everything, and sleep well, and get up in the morning, get it, refresh yourself again, have a good breakfast, and you walk a little distance ahead, and you go to there will be you find a big office, and as soon as you go to big office, you will get a job. I said, sir, I am just high school man. I don't have any qualification or any, I am not a mechanic, or I didn't know what job I can do. And in this unknown places, nobody knows me, I don't know anyone. So who is going to give me job? How do you say that I'll get a job? Then he laughs and he holds my cheeks. My dear child, you have no idea. God is great. God is great. God is great. Don't worry. Just follow my instruction, directions, point to point. Don't worry for anything. And he whispers in my ears, the longing you have for God and the day and night you are thinking of God except nothing, except God, that made me to come to you and help you. And one day you have been destined to find God. A time will come and you will know yourself. Don't worry. And he gave me a big hug. I'm going, he went on. So I was watching him going back. I was watching his back. And he was walking very fast. He walked very fast. And in a couple of moments, he became invisible. Where he has gone, I have no idea. And all his words are ringing in my mind, Go to the town, go to Rama temple, go, eat well, sleep well, go to that office. So I literally followed. And he has given about a bundle of notes, 10 rupees, 5 rupees, it may be 100 rupees or so like that. So I am holding that money also. And I went to the town, I found a Rama temple, I requested the priest, he said, okay, there is a place for you, you can stay. Then I went outside, had my full stomach full meals. I was very happy. And I came back, I was tired also, I slept, I don't know. Very sound sleep, I had a sound sleep. And all my tension is gone for a moment. I was very happy for a while. And morning I got up and got refreshed, and then I went, had my breakfast, and then I started inquiry, is there any big office here nearby? I was told some big offices here. Yeah. You have to walk a distance ahead, about half a mile, and there is a downtown, you will find there's a big white building, and that is that should be a big office, what you mean. So I walked straightway, and I found that is a municipality, Mahabaleshwar municipality office, and a county office, who collects the water, house taxes, water supply, electricity, and road maintenance. All that office maintains the maintenance and arrangement for the city arrangement, whatever required, So I go there, and for a while I was very happy. He told me to go to the office, I'm going to get a job. So, okay. So I went inside. There is a big hall. About a dozen of people are there. There are desks and chairs all around. They are working in the office. They are working. All new faces. I don't know anyone. And this man says, go to the office, you get a job. To whom I am going to talk? I had no introduction also. What I should do? All new faces. If I ask anyone of them, they say, who are you? Who has sent you? So what introduction I should give? So I was confused, and I don't know what I should do next. Neither I can move backward, nor I can move forward. I was standing 2-3 minutes past. I could not decide. My mind became blank. And suddenly, a man comes to me. He is wearing a uniform. And he comes to me nearby and looks at me. Come, follow me. You know, my officer is calling you. So I was hesitated. Who's his officer is, how he knows me? I don't know anyone here, and he says calling me. So I stood there hesitantly, I could not move. So he caught hold of my hand and he dragged me. Follow me, follow me. And then he dragged me towards, his cabin was in the center of the hall, and all around this officials were working, and he opens the door and pushed me inside. I go inside, there is a big table, and there is a big luxury chair, and man is sitting there. And for a moment, when I look at the person, immediately I thought, oh, he's another man like the man I met there. He also looks like the same. For a moment, I just thought like that. And this man, looking at me, stood up and said, please come, have a seat. I never expected. He is so kind to behave that as if he knows me very well. I don't know him. So I was hesitating, I was uncomfortable. What is happening, I don't know. So I could walk. He said, come. Be free, don't worry. Take your seat. I was not in comfort. I stood uncomfortably. I sit on the corner of the chair. I was not comfortable. I could not understand what is happening. And then he inclined towards me like this and looks at my face and says, how I can help you? The first word is spoken. Without any introduction, without any asking, who are you? Why you have come? This man telling me, how I can help you? And what I should tell him? So suddenly, I said, sir, thank you very much for your kindness. You know, I have been directed someone to come to this office for a job. These words came out automatically. I don't know how I could speak like that, but he spoke like that. And the moment he said, oh, yeah. Don't worry. Be free. Sit comfortably. And then he rings the bell, the peon comes, bring 2 cups of tea, he said. That man goes and brings a cup of tea, I tell you, it's all Meher Baba working for me. I could not expect such a treatment without his help and his nazar on me, So he said, have a cup of tea. So I made myself easy in that time. I said, thank you very much for everything you are, sir. So then he started, I became free with him, and he said, now tell me about you, something. Who are you? From where you have come? I said, sir, I have come from a long distance, but actually my mission was to search God. I wandered for such a long, more than a year and a half I was wandering in search of God, but I could not find God. So a man came in my support and help, and he said, he directed me to come to this office for a job. Oh, you wandered so much? Oh, wow. Now you need not wander anymore. Finish. Be relaxed. I said, I am ready to do any job, sir. Because this county, even sweeper job is easily available there. They need every time a sweeper who can sweep and clean and all that on daily wages. So I said, I can do sweeper job. I can sweep the street and all that. He said, no, 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 no. Don't say like that. I am sending you to Pune. And there is, my good friend is there. You take this letter and you give him this letter and he will give you the job. 100%. No doubt about it. Don't care. Now let us go to the bus stand. You need not wandering. No, don't wander. I will get you board the bus. He purchased ticket for me from Mahabaleshwaram to Pune. And he ensured that I board the bus. And he said, go, get into the bus immediately. So when I started, then he held my hand back. I got something to give you. Another gives me some bundle of money. He says, take this money. You need this. So I said, that person already gave me some money, sir. I don't need more. No, this is from my side. So he gave me a couple of money also. So I was thinking, oh, thank you, God. Thank you, God, for all these things. So the address was Mr. T.C. Gulati, contractor and builder, Bund Garden Road, opposite to police station near Guru Prasad Bungalow. So I had to get down at the Bund Garden Road before in front of the police station, and Guru Prasad Bungalow is there. It's the month of May. Our Meher Baba is there. But I don't know. I had no idea what Guru Prasad, where Meher Baba is. So I looked at the address, inquired and said, you cross this Guru Prasad building and there is a side lane, you follow that and that builder is there. So I crossed the boundary line of Guru Prasad and the big gate of Guru Prasad and went sideways and followed that lane. I went to that builder's bungalow. It was afternoon, about 2 o'clock or so. He was there in his house, but he was inside. There was a watchman outside. So I called him, I said, this is a letter for your master. You give this letter to him. And I am waiting for his reply. I am here. So he was kind enough to take my letter and went inside and given to Mr. T.C. Gulati. This man was a big contractor, builder, and he got a big contract, millions worth of cost, 20 miles away from Pune, Khadakwasala. That place is now known as Khadakwasala, and their National Defence Academy, Army, Military Institute complex was about to be built, and he got the whole contract. He had hundreds of employees, and he needed more employees also to complete that big work, So I was waiting outside. It was 2 hours I had to wait. At 4 o'clock he came out he was ready with his tie and all that, coat and all that. He came, and the driver was waiting for him. He gestured the driver to take the car. So he sat in the car. He didn't look at me at all. I was just standing behind the car. Then his driver, when he went inside to drive the car, so he might have told something to the driver. The driver comes out And he said, my master says, you also come along with him in the car. We are going to his site. So I came and sat by the side of driver and he was sitting backside. And we drove to 20 miles, half an hour we reached. In the way, he didn't talk anything to me. I was sitting, he was sitting there. Then he went to his construction area where his construction work was going on. He got down, and then in the evening, after 3-4 hours of work, supervision, all that, he was returning. And he gestured me, you also sit in the car. And his one-man accountant also came along with him. Then while returning from his site work back to his residence, he started speaking. Oh, sorry, I could not talk to you. Anyway, what is your good name? I said, sir, I am Hardeep. Oh, okay. I read your letter and you are hired. How much you expect salary? Straightway question. I said, I have no demand, sir. Whatever pleases you, I accept everything. Good, he said. But you have to work very honestly, sincerely. And my man will explain to you what you have to do. You have to start your work from tomorrow. You will get a room to stay, 200 rupees, and plus food from the company. There is a hotel there, you eat your breakfast, lunch, dinner, and take out the charge, store and other things. And his name was Kulkarni. He said, Kulkarni, you take him to tomorrow morning, you come to my house, take me and explain him everything, give him the charge and explain him what he has to do. And he said, today you be my guest. And I stayed in his guest room that night. And to my surprise, a big plate, there are 3-4 kinds of vegetables, sweets, chapati and all that. After 2-3 years, the first time I had a house meal, I cried. Oh God, you are so great to me. And I ate very lovingly. I was so happy. And that morning I went and I understood my work, what I do. I was a storekeeper, plus site supervisor. I was holding the store materials, tools. I had to issue them to the laborers and all mechanics, everything, and to account for and supervise the work. So I started my work. I was happy. I had a room to stay. I had food to eat. 6 hours duty daily. I was very calm and quiet. And those areas were still having forest, rock, and the springs will flow. So I selected a spot there. I used to go early morning and sit on a rock, have my bath and everything. And I sit for hours together, close my eyes, remembering God. What else I can do? I got only, except God, there was nothing exists before me. This was all temporary adjustment with me. I didn't care whether I am in a job or not, eating or not. But my main mission is still the longing to see God, to find Him, to experience Him was increasing day by day. I was completely immersed in thinking of God always, during my work, everything, Months passed. And now Meher Baba has arranged East-West gathering from 1st November to 4th November. And it was printed in the newspaper, local newspaper, about Baba's gathering from 1st November to 4th November. On 4th November, the general public was also invited to have Baba Darshan. And his Baba lovers were all coming from all direction from foreign, from India, East and West gathering. And I got the pamphlet, I got the news, and my friends, all my students say, you are a different man, you don't make friendship with us, you always talk of God, 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 God. So, Meher Baba is also avatar, he said, I am avatar Meher Baba. Why don't you go and meet him? I said, yes, why not? I should go. Then I remembered the words of that first person. He said, only Guru can help me, the real teacher, the God man. When God descends down, he takes birth as a human form. And then he comes to our level and he helps us to experience God. So, until unless you meet such true teacher, perfect master, God man, so what called avatar, by his grace only you can experience God. That he has put into my ear. I was remembering God man avatar. I said, Avatar Meher Baba, maybe. So I was very anxious. So I applied for 7 days leave and I asked my master, sir, I want to see Meher Baba, please. So he said, okay, you have your leave. He was very happy with my work and all that. So he allowed me. So I thought, why not to go a day before? I came to know about Guru Prasad building. It is very near to my master's house. So I knew where the Guru Prasad building is. So I thought, one day before I'll go and I'll have darshan, Baba darshan. So I straightway went to Guru Prasad building. It was afternoon on 31st October 1962. The door was locked. I was looking like this, nobody is seeing. It's a big garden and that the Guru Prasad Palace is backside, and all there is a internal road is there, middle road is there. I am looking, all side gardens. 2 hours I stood and lastly a person comes to me from inside. I don't know who is he. He asked and like that he questioned me. Who are you? Why you are standing here? You are standing such a long time. What is the purpose? What do you want? I said, sir, I have come for Meher Baba Darshan. I know he is here. So I want his darshan. I want to have one glimpse of him. Oh, did Baba call you? Have you any appointment with him? Baba doesn't meet like this. You go away. But I said, but excuse me, sir, excuse me. You see, Baba has planned from tomorrow onwards, he is going to give darshan to everyone. From 1st to 4, he has made it east-west. I read in the pamphlets, in the newspaper. Yeah. But he doesn't meet individually like you. So you have to go back. Sir, I am a new man, I am not a Baba lover, but I had great desire to see him. So can you help me, can you guide me a little bit, how I can take his darshan? Then he thought a while and he said, do one thing. All his lovers have started coming to Pune. They are placed in different Cholati school building. So you go one of the Cholati and school building somewhere where they are already they have started arriving. You join one of their group and you come in a group, not as an individual, So can I have an address please? So he gave me one address. I said, thank you very much. So I went hurriedly to that place and already Baba lovers have started coming. It was a big school building, all classes, because summer there is the school holidays in India, The school is vacant, so all school building were taken on rent so that Baba's lovers can stay there for 4 days, 5 days and have Baba darshan. So I went inside, there were some persons, so I asked them, sir, I am also interested to see Baba. like you have come for his darshan. So may I request you to include me, allow me to join your group. So I'll be very kind of, very grateful. Yeah, no problem. You also get into have some place and sleep. So I got a place there. The carpet was there. The bed sheet, pillow was provided to me. So I slept. Morning breakfast, tea was served. Lunchtime tea. So Baba has arranged the buses to carry his lovers from the different places from Pune to Guru Prasad. The HC buses were running. So the Indian Baba lovers, Eastern Baba lovers were given time afternoon. Morning time was for Western lovers, 9 to 11, and 2 to 4 was Indian Eastern lovers. So buses started coming and we started all boarding the bus. So I also boarded the bus. And the bus came and stopped at the gate, Guru Prasad gate. Oh, fully crowded. Thousands of people are there. And Baba is already in the dais. The darshan already started. There was a big queue of darshan line. And some people are going to join the line. And some people are going inside the pandal, behind the Guru Prasad building. The pandal was there. Tent was erected. And that was also very crowded. Baba darshan is going on. So I decided, oh, this line, if I stand in a line, it will take time to even have a glimpse of Baba. I don't know, 1 hour, 2 hours, who knows. So let us go to Pandal immediately and have a look at him, how he looks, how is he. So that curiosity make me to go to the Pandal directly. It was crowded, so I had to push in. And I went inside the Pandal. Stood at a corner far away. And I look at Baba. What to speak? His divine booty, his full authority, when he sits for his darshan, with his divine authority, the glory on his face, the energy he displays, his loving gestures, his glittering eyes, his light on his forehead, such a attraction, you see, you can't resist. It was so tempting, so loving. Baba looked so beautiful. And I saw all light around him. And it touched my heart like anything. I was shocked like that. And the first thought came to me, oh, Meher Baba could be none than other than God. That is the first thought I got. And then before I proceed further, immediately my mind stopped, my heart slept, I become unconscious of this surrounding. I don't know where I am. I have no idea. I become unconscious. Everything. No bodily consciousness. It went on for some time. I was not conscious of anything. And after some time, I regained my consciousness back. And I found I have been pushed away by the crowd and I was get into the line, darshan line. I found myself in the darshan line. I was taken by what is happening with me. And the line is moving and I am coming slowly near to Baba. The people are climbing on the dais and Baba is embracing everyone, one by one. And before my chance comes, I immediately again I lost my consciousness. You know, I had a double darshan of Baba, unconsciously one time and after consciously double time. I had a double darshan, unconsciously and consciously also. And how I did, I'll tell you. So I'm being pushed by the line because I'm in the line. People are pushing. And one by one, and I don't know, my turn came, I went into Baba's arms, I have no idea. And the moment my darshan unconsciously, that was unconsciously darshan, I could only hear when I think when I went to in his arms, I could feel a deep breath coming from a long, long distance away from me, from a long, long distance. I felt for a while in unconscious state, somebody is breathing into my breath. And I could breathe. And I can express my feeling with a little poetry. सांस में तेरी सांस मिली तो मुझे सांस आई मुझे सांस आई रूह ने छू ली जिस्म की खुशबू तुम जो पास आई तुम जो पास आई. Meaning, oh beloved, I can breathe only when your breath entered into my breath. And as soon as you came near me, the fragrance of your body touched my soul. And I went into ecstasy and blissful state. So I felt internal happiness, unbounded bliss immediately after my unconscious darshan with him. And moment I come to Baba is sitting like this. I went from right side, I came to the left side. There are three persons, one at the back side of Baba, one left side, and one right side. Three persons assisting and moving the queue line and assisting the people to Baba's take darshan. So as soon as come left side, the man says, move. Means your darshan is over, you can move. And I become conscious that time. And I can see all around people around me, and Baba is at my backside. I said, did I have Baba darshan? I said, no, I didn't. How I can say I can have darshan consciously? Oh, Baba, what is this? This man is telling me to move away. My legs become very heavy. I could not step forward. And this fellow was... And I could not move a step forward. I don't know what happened to me. And immediately I heard somebody speaking in me. Turn back to me. Look at me. And as soon as I heard, I know, someone is speaking, and except Baba, who will speak with me? So I am hearing it clearly. So I turned my face and look at Baba. Baba is looking at me with a a smile, a radiant face, unfazed. And Baba is gesturing, and this man stopped. He didn't say any more to move me away because I am looking at Baba, Baba is looking at me. And Baba said, you wandered all the places from I am hearing his gestures. Baba is gesturing, but he is speaking in me. And Baba is telling me, you wandered from place to place to see me, to see God. I am that God. Look at me. Open your eyes. Oh, what a sight. I folded my hand and bow down to him. Baba said, gesture like me. And I was so happy. I got 360 turns in my life. Everything becomes so beautiful. I felt like flying. I became a featherweight person that time. So light, so calm, so blissful, so happy. My joy knows no bound. And I was dancing like in ecstasy and went further. I stood looking at Baba. I get into the crowd. So this, my first darshan, I said, I am so lucky that person told me right. I found my God in Meher Baba. I was so happy. And everything becomes so beautiful and so attractive. I said, I want to live now. I want to do this. I want to do that. It was 3 o'clock, 3:15 or so, and it started raining heavily. And all the water collected at the tents, and the water started squeezing down, and all his lovers sitting under the plant got drenched fully. And everybody is shouting, Avatar Meher Baba ki jai, Avatar Meher Baba. They are enjoying the rain. And Baba's darshan continues. And that time there is one saint, one child saint is known as Balak Bhagwan. So this fellow is a first plane, second person. He is from my area, Raipur area, originally. So what he started doing, he wanted to stop the rain. So Baba sent his Mandali man and called him. He said, nothing doing. And Baba looked at him from top to bottom. So whatever he has little power, first man, second man persons, they have got some spiritual power. They can do some magics. They can stop the car, they can move the car, they can do so many things. They become very heavy, they become featherweight, so many things they got the power of this thing. And he was showing his power. And Baba took all his power back. And this man was crying at the feet of Baba. And Baba is petting him. So all these 3-4 days I attended to Baba. I was very happy. So only one time darshan is allowed. I didn't go another time, but I was in the pandal looking at Baba all the way. All 4 days I availed. Then I returned back to my... It so happened that I have happened to write to my sister in UP that I am at so and so place, I am happy, I am doing job. And that my sister informed my brothers. Because my brothers, others were They were worried about me. So they know about my whereabouts through my elder sister. So my brother wrote to me, how come you go away from our house without our informing us? What made you to do that? You please return back to home. Anyway, so I got letter from my brother. He is calling me back to his family. So I could not leave Jamai immediately and go to, I never thought of that. So East-West gathering is over. Now East-West gathering, I tell you the importance of East-West gathering in 2 lines. You know Upasni Maharaj, what he said? He said, when Easterners and Westerners come together, dance together, sing together, the golden era will begin on this earth. And that was a divine plan. Gestures given by Upasni Maharaj and Baba hold this East-West gathering. The gathering importance was to bring Eastern and Western together. And that is the purpose of Eastern gathering. And now you see it is happening. Easterners are coming to Western, Western are going to Easterns. They are getting married and getting relation, all these things going on, and it will increase. So that is under divine plan, the Eastern gathering was held. Now, I came to know Baba come every summer to Guru Prasad, April, May, June. And Sunday is a public darshan. Music will go on, Baba will come to the Guru Prasad hall and sit along with his lovers, and some musicians will come, singing party will come, and all the things. And some discourses will be done, Arich will be there, all Mandali men will be there, and it was 1 hour, 2 hours. So I availed that every Sunday I used to come to Guru Prasad. And you know, I didn't ask any question or made any inquiry about Baba and all that. I just come in ecstasy. And whenever I enter Guru Prasad, you see, vibration come into my body and I will dance like this and go before Baba, and there is like this pathway in the between, one side ladies, one side gents. I will go towards the path and dance before Baba and bow down to him and then make a round of his chair and again sit before him, just looking at him, enjoying his physical presence. Nothing was asked. I had no questions. I believed he's God. I found my God. I was happy about that. So it went on 1 or 2 months. Then I remembered my brother's letter. I said, what to do? Should I go back? So now I got interest in my life. I said, maybe. So I don't know who is Mandali man, but Arich was there. I don't know his name that time. But he was interpreter and he used to interpret Baba's gesture and he used to conduct the meeting before Baba, you know. I said, this is the person I can ask him. I said, sir, I got a question with you. He said, what do you want? I said, I want to ask Baba his permission. Can I go back to my family? So they are calling me. So I gave my little history to him. And that said, okay, you wait for a week. And if there is a time, I'll ask Baba. And he might have put my question to Baba, and Baba said, let him go and join family. And next time when I came, so he said, Baba said, yes, you can go back to your family. Then I reshuffled myself. I came to my family. My brothers were very happy to see me. I joined my business back. And but it was not easy going for me. My all family members, they say, what is this? You say Meher Baba is God. What about your religion? You are born in a particular religion, you are under obligation to accept your religion, adopt your religion, you have to be baptized. I said, no, I don't disrespect, I respect the religion, there are different paths who takes you. So, there was a conflict created in me. And I was teenager yet, not matured. So, I wanted to clarify with Baba I wanted Baba's help. You see, once it is very difficult to accept Baba as God. When you born in a particular religion, you get the impression you are under binding, and you cannot come out of the cage until unless somebody helps you to break out. 100% you cannot come out of your religion. Nobody can come on your own. Someone has to help you and break open your shackles of your religion. So I wanted Baba's help. So by the time there was our Avatar Meher Baba center was formed, I would become the member. So I was asking, can I have interview with Baba? He said, nothing doing. You can't. I didn't know that I can write to Baba and ask clarification. So I was waiting for another chance. The chance I got in 1965 again to go to Baba. And then we came with a group of 20 persons and we were given appointment that time. And it was May month, I think. And we were given time at 3 o'clock sometimes. So our group commander was there. We were introduced one by one. And he was introducing, Baba, he is so and so, Baba, he is so and so. And one by one they are going down to Baba and taking his darshan, going away. Baba nodding head. My turn came. I stood before Baba with my folding hand like this. I am looking at Baba. Baba looks at me. And I could not take his darshan. I wanted to say something about this problem. Because there was a conflict in me. Am I right accepting Baba as God? Or I got some duty towards my religion to accept my religion and follow my religion? What I should do? The discrimination, I wanted discrimination to decide what is good for me, what is bad. And I wanted Baba's help. And this man became very annoyed with me, with my behavior. This fellow is standing before Baba, not coming for his darshan, going down, just folding and looking at him. So he was not happy with me and he came forward to push me. And as soon as he stepped forward to push me, Baba's hand stopped him. And Baba says, say what you have to say. And I become, yeah. And first, I said what I should speak. My throat was choked. I could not speak immediately. And Baba again said. And then I said, Baba, I have come to you with great difficulty. These words actually spoken to him right before him. And Baba came into action immediately. Everybody is observing me, Baba's hand goes like this. My head moves like this, like a puppet. And Baba again stretch his hand like this. I go like that. And Baba was pulling something out of me and drops like this. This happened in a split of moment, and I felt something burning inside me. And with a sizzling sound, you see, when an electric wire burns, there is a sizzling sound created. You might have noticed. And smokes come out, smelly. The same thing I felt for a second inside me, something burning. And in a second it was all over. Everything was settled. So my bondage and my binding to religions were cleared. I was out of my religion by Baba's grace. He pulled me out and I was free to have any obligation. I was free out of my religion. No necessity for me to follow religion. I became free. Baba made me free. I was overjoyed. I fell at his feet, kept my forehead on his feet, touching his feet like this. No words can describe my pleasure, my happiness. I was so happy. And the darshan goes on. And a great incident happened in 65. There was a short man sitting by my side and he was crying. Baba is giving darshan, sitting on a dais, and this man crying. I said, "Oh brother, what happened to you?" He was a short man and could not see Baba properly because Baba was crowded by the solo and he could not, because of his height, he could not see Baba properly and he was repenting. He said, "I have come from such a long distance. I didn't have his glimpse, even the darshan. What I can do, I am so unlucky," and all that. I said, don't worry. We'll help you something. So there were some 4-5 persons around me, young people. I was also young that time. I said, we will lift you and raise you that you can have a look. So be seated on our arms. We folded our arms like that and made him a chair like that to made him sit like that. The moment he sat on our hands, we tried to lift him. The moment we lifted him 3-4 inches, a great push came and we all fall down on the ground along with him. And there was a stampede immediately. Oh, big crowd. Oh my God, what's happened? This fellow started crying more. And that time Baba stood up, raising his hand like that. You might have noticed in the film, Baba is waving hand like this, And immediately there was an announcement in the mic, Baba's gesture. The announcement said, "Baba says, my lovers at the back, they don't be disheartened to feel that Baba is far away from them. They cannot see Baba properly. As a matter of fact, Baba is more nearer to them, the rear rows people, the backside people, than those who are front of me. I am more nearer to them. I send you all my special blessings." And when he waves his hand like that, the winds take the momentum and the winds blows like this, with like an ocean of love is flowing. And when the wind blows through his hand's gesture and it touches backside all of us, we were thrilled with joy. And we started rear rows people started, "Avtar Meher Baba ki Jai! Avtar Meher Baba ki Jai! Avatar Meher. The front people started looking at the back. What is happening at the back? And I wanted to know that person who could not see Baba. To my great surprise, somebody brought 2 chairs for him, one by one, and made him to stand on the chair, and he was having Baba Darshan, folding with hand like that. The second announcement, so many of my lovers, Baba is still standing, waving his hand like this. My so much lovers, they could not make it today. They are remembering me there with all love. They could not come because of their appointment and some engagement. They wanted to be here with me, but they could not come. I send them also blessing. My blessing go to them. And Baba waves like this. Do like this. Like an ocean of love is flowing all over. Fully charged with love. What to speak of that? No words can describe that atmosphere we were with Baba. The third announcement, Baba says, there are many, many persons, people around this world who remember God. They love God, but they don't know my name. One day they will hear my name and they will all come to me. They will all come to me. So those persons, the new one are now coming. And Baba has created way for them in 65 itself. Those who love God, those who are God lovers, they are Baba lovers. No doubt about that. Now, 69 darshan very important. Baba made a 30th July, Baba 1968, Baba says, I will give darshan in Pune in summer. People, Mandali says, Baba, your health is not good. How you cannot sustain? Baba said, don't worry. I'll give my darshan inclining. I'll be very powerful that time, you have no idea. I am going to give darshan. So, 31st January, Baba dropped his body. Everybody was confused. What to do? There was a meeting again. So they had decided to arrange that Baba Darshan. And people started from 10th April to 10th June. It was group-wise, circular, money sent the circular, so many condition and all that. So coming to the point, that was called a great darshan. And those who have come and taken darshan in 1969, Baba has blessed all those persons with a gift of his physical presence. Everybody felt his physical presence, and not for a temporary, for everlasting. Those who have taken Baba darshan in 69, they can feel presence always, till their life. They will never miss Baba. Though Baba dropped body. To love a person, his presence is not required. My dear sir. For loving a person, presence is not important. So, there is a great incident happened. Generally, the darshan took place in Guru Prasad building hall when the people are more than 500 people come. So, it is very difficult to accommodate everybody in the Guru Prasad building. So, it was kept outside in the open area with a tarpaulin on the ground. Baba's empty chair was kept there and people joined in a line. So, we went in the month of May for Baba's great darshan, 1969. So, we were there 3-4 days, we can stay there and go every day time. So, next, after 2 days, there was a great crowd I was there present. And Baba's darshan was arranged outside in the open. Baba's empty chair is there. People are lined up like this. They are coming one by one and bowing down before the chair and going. And this side, all Mandali stayed in a line. And after taking Baba darshan, the Mandali reaches the number one. That time I had no idea. All Mandali were about 10, 12 people were in the line. And they are embracing us after. And their embrace, oh my God, just like Baba embracing everyone. So what was happened was, you just see, we were very sad. We could not see Baba. We already have Baba darshan. We are missing Baba so much. What was happened was amazing. What to say? There was a lady having a crawling baby in her lap, and she came for Baba darshan. And she kept the baby on the ground, and Indian ladies, they have to take their sari pallu and like that, they have to prepare little bit like this before they bow down and take darshan. So she prepared her sari and covered her head, and very lovingly she bowed down to that chair, and she got up and forget the baby. See the fun. The crawling baby is sitting right near the chair, and she goes haribari and mixed into the other side with her friends or relative and talking with her, forgetting about the baby. Now baby is here, and before that our line is there. The person behind the baby was just stuck. What he should do? Whether he should overtake the baby and come darshan? No. He can't do that. And these three persons, right side, left side, back side, the same, where they make arrangement for Baba's arrangement. So they were also amazed what to do, confused, everybody confused, looking at each other, looking for the mother, and mother is not to be seen. I was also in the half circle. I was also watching. Baby is sitting. Everybody is watching. There was a pin drop silence. What next? What next will happen? How the arrangement will be done? Thank you. And after a couple of seconds, what happens? This baby on her own started crawling. And she came right before the chair of Baba's chair. And she looked up. Big smile on her face and looking at Baba. You see, how can she nod her head like that in joy and smiling until see Baba there? No way. We were all shocked to see the movement of the baby. And look, the amazing part of it, what happened, she spread her hand like this, and as if somebody is holding her hand, and she stood up. Everybody felt Baba's presence so vigorously. Oh my God, our joyous knows no bound. Everybody shouted, Avtar Meher Baba ki Jai! Avtar Meher Baba ki Jai! Avtar Meher Baba ki. Oh, cheers! Everybody felt Baba's presence. Oh, no, Baba never left us. Baba is always with us. He will never go. He never leave us. That is our Meher Baba. What to say? So, can I stop now? Thank you very much.